So yesterday I quit my job. Nervous laugh. I do not have a backup plan. I don't have a part-time job lined up. I don't have a business plan typed out. I don't even have a 6-month plan, let alone a 3-month, let alone a 7-day plan. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm gonna go next. I'm fully just trusting God in this season. And I'm not even gonna lie. It took me so long to get here. Like, God first put this in my heart in fall of 2023. He told me to get out of aesthetics, and I did not listen. I pretended like I trusted God, but I didn't fully trust Him. You feel me? So what I did is I closed down my aesthetic suite, and I will be, posting that vlog soon. I can't believe I held on to that concept for so long. So what I did is I closed down my aesthetic suite, and then I went to a salon, and I was supposed to be working there part time. And God been told me to just like get out, but because I didn't fully trust Him, I was like, are you really telling me to get out, or are you really just telling me to like maybe I should, and or just keep this little thing on the side to make money, like just in case or whatever. Like, I was supposed to be at, I told myself when I closed down my suite, which God told me to just close down for good and just follow Him, and I did not. I was disobedient. Let me tell y'all have to hear this, because this is just going to end up being a beautiful story. This is the end and the beginning of something so great. I just know it. Because God has been so adamant about telling me to quit. He's like, what are you doing here? Like, daughter, like, this isn't you. I never wanted to get in aesthetics in the first place at all. And I would talk about that in my vlog. But I never wanted to get into aesthetics in the first place. And I was in it from 2015 to 2025. 10 years of my life doing something because I was so afraid. Afraid of my own gifts. Afraid to lean on God. Afraid of my own light. And lately, it's just been so many signs that have been coming. And he has been getting louder and louder and louder. And the vision and the sound and the way he speaks to me has been so vivid and so clear. And I have nothing else to do. No other choice but to follow him in this season. I told myself once I closed down my suite, I told myself that I was going to just work at this other shop for 6 months. That 6 months turned into a year. So at the end of last year, I told myself, the first week of January, people may need their lashes up for New Year's or facial or waxing. So I'm just going to stay that first week and maybe into the second week. But that's it after that, right? That's what I told myself. And then January turned into February. February turned into March. March came, and my grandfather died in February, and I just been having so many epiphanies, and just I've been seeing things so clearly since it happened, since his passing, and which I've yet to talk about really on my pages, but I mentioned it a little bit, but whatever. March came, and I told myself March 1st, right? This is going to be my last month. I'm just going to finish out the first quarter. You see a pattern here, right? Yes, it's a pattern of me saying I'm going to do something and I don't do it. Because of what? Because of fear, because of doubt, because of self-doubt, because of not believing in myself. Not only did I not believe in myself, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't have faith. It was like so hard to have faith. They tell you that you just need to have faith the size of a mustard seed, but I'm like, where am I supposed to get this faith from? I just pretended like I had faith the size of a mustard seed. I pretended, and I wore this mask for so fucking long, acting like I was happy, doing something I didn't want to do, in a space that was not created for me. God has given me a gift that is so big. That is so big. He wants me to help and guide so many people. And I've always been so fucking scared. I've always been so scared of it. And I'm like, God, why me? Why did you put this big burden on me? Why did you choose me to break all of these cycles? Why did you choose me to be the truth teller? Why did you choose me to be the voice? Why? And it's like, I know before I came on this earth that I accepted my assignment. I had to, in order for this whole thing to even come into fruition. But I told myself I was going to quit at the end of March. March 9th, I logged into the 11:45 service at my church, the Change Church, with Pastor Darius Daniels. And he preached Matthew 9:9. about how when Jesus went to the tax collector's booth when Matthew was at work and he told Matthew to follow me, and Matthew got up and followed him. Matthew didn't ask any questions. He didn't say, where we going? What do you want me to do? He didn't have any doubt in his heart. He just got up and he went. And Pastor Darius also talked about how if we're not willing to be interrupted, we're not willing to be used by God. And God is interrupting me in this season. He told me, he's interrupting me in this season. And he told me that I need you to do what I need you to do. And I need you to lean on me for your own understanding, because it's not going to make sense. It doesn't make sense to anybody. It barely makes sense to me. When I tell people that, oh, I'm getting out of aesthetics or this and that, I talked about it with a few people, with a few clients here and there. And, you know, one person told me, so do you have a 5-year plan? And I'm like, I don't even have a 5-minute plan. What do you mean a 5-year plan? I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where God is taking me. I have no idea what profession or what career or what space he wants me to be in. I'm just trusting him, and I'm letting him use me and letting him guide me. And it doesn't make sense to anybody, and it's not going to make sense. Okay? Somebody asked me, so what shop are you going to go to now? The shop at Jesus Christ, baby. Because what salon? What are you talking about? I just told you I'm getting out of aesthetics. I never wanted to do this in the first place. Like when I got into aesthetics, it was just something to do to make money, that I could make money no matter where I lived at. That's what I got. That's why I did lashes. And then I just ended up getting my license just to prove to myself that I could stay down and be disciplined at doing something. That was it. I've never was into makeup, skincare, lashes, none of that stuff ever. I don't know who this message is for. I want you to truly trust God in this season. I don't know what's on your heart, what he has been putting in your heart and on your spirit for you to do. I want you to do that thing. I know it's so hard to let go. And I also stopped smoking at last Monday. So today is like day maybe 10. I don't know. I'm not counting because I'm not smoking anymore. So why would I count? It's a lifestyle at this point. I took out the pills and I substituted for gardening. And it's like I was still using the vice in the same way that I was using the other vice. And I was using it to escape. And I'm no longer escaping. I am looking to the hills from which cometh my help. I just know that God is going to make my crooked path straight. And no, I'm not turning this into like a gospel page or any of that. This is just me speaking what's on my heart. I am a spiritual being having a human experience, as we all are. But so what that means is I'm going to have a personality. I'm going to like different things. I'm going to be versatile. Okay? God does not send doctors to the healthy. Remember that.